Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I hope you're all having a good day. Coming up close and personal. It's been a while since I did a video like this. Since I did a video like this. I hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day and stuff. Market's been crazy the last sort of few weeks. It's been messing with our heads. 1 minute it's up, then it's down, making me feel like we're going to the moon, then it's falling back down again. It's enough to drive us insane. Just ignore the back. It's a bit messy on my, yeah. It has. It's been a bit of a mad one, and the hardest. As I always say this, like every time you watch my channel when I talk about investing and stuff, the hardest thing is trying to control our emotions when we invest, when we're trading in crypto. Whether you're a long-term investor or a short-term investor, it's a hard thing. So this video is sort of just like a quick video to see how you guys are coping, how you getting on with your crypto journey, because everyone's different, right? It's like you join these channels, you join the communities, and you feel like you're part of a group and it's nice, it's great. You are. Essentially, you're part of a powerful network. You can always get insights to the market to see what's going to happen. Whether it's good news or bad news, you can always get insights to the market and stuff. But we are still our own individual investor, traders, where ourselves, like your portfolio is going to be different to mine. You know, maybe his portfolio is different to yours. So we're all on this journey like by ourselves, but we're not. It's like we are, but we ain't. So I just, just thought I'd drop a video to talk about what should we really be doing right now. Should we be buying? Should we be selling? Because when I look at some, I've always got the indicators up in the back. I'm always watching Bitcoin. I'm always watching different charts. I've got like altcoins and stuff as well. I'm always trying to figure out, should we be buying? Should we be selling? And for the most part, when markets are trending sideways, I tend to just do nothing. I tend to just try not to do too much. I just sit back and watch. I analyze, I watch. And in that time, I'm looking in the back now. In that time, I'm watching all different altcoins do different things. You're getting news, positive news about projects. You get negative news about projects. And people sometimes can get lost in emotion. And emotion plays an important role. And I've seen that over the last few weeks. I've seen how emotion can affect people's mind and your strategy for your portfolio. And I've seen how it can make people sell or make people buy. You get it. And crypto is like, it's just a weird world, isn't it? It's like no one has control over anything. Actually, I suppose we do. We have control over our finger. We have control over the mouse or whatever it is that we're pressing to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. We have control over, well, to the most part, our body. I was going to say our mind, but when you see some opportunity, you want to rush and buy it, right? And what do you do at times like this? Because when it's bullish, people want to buy all the time. When it's bearish, people want to sell, obviously. But what do you do when it's just going like that? It's just trending sideways. Let me do it this way. It's just going like that, just trending sideways. What do you do? I'm following my finger in my hand all the way to the wall as well. When it's just trending sideways, what do you do? Are you buying right now? Are you selling? I mean, I bought a few things on the dip. Which, is it going lower? Is it going higher? You see, when I buy, and I always say this to Patreons, and I've said this to people that I ever meet face to face. If I buy a cryptocurrency, one, I have to be totally convinced that it's a good buy. So for me, in my crypto portfolio, usually, if I've got a cryptocurrency that I believe is going to do really well, and I feel like long term it's worth the hold, and it falls like 40 to 50%, because that's what we've seen. In these dumps, right? Let me just grab up the charts and show you. In these dumps, we have seen 40 to 50% drops. And I've taken good profits along the way, but let me just switch this. Hold on. Open this up and show you. We've seen 40, 50% drops. And this is all the altcoins, total market cap, right? Right up there, total free. This is excluding Bitcoin, excluding Ethereum, just all of your altcoins. We saw a massive drop. And in that drop, which to you, this is all of the market cap, the money that's in. Right now is about 40%, right? 40% dump. But That's hundreds of billions of dollars, because we're talking 780 billion right down to this red bit here, 561 billion. That's about $200 billion wiped, just gone. And as $200 billion falls, you see 60% dumps. With meme coins, 80%, 60%, 70%, easily. So it is enough to play on your mind and to piss people off. And it's hard. Like, telling people to try and not trade without emotion is hard, especially if you've got thousands in a project. Even if you're someone that's struggling, you ain't got a lot. Let's say you're putting like 25 quid here and there into the crypto space, or you've got a couple of $100 and you lose that, or your $400 turns to like 60 quid, or even less, 10 quid, $10. That's enough to piss off someone. It would piss me off. It happened to me in the past, so I know. I mean, now obviously I'm in a position to be able to play with bigger money. So equally, I mean, I've learned not to let emotions get to me. And trust me, when I say I've made big money in this space, but I've equally lost big money as well, I've learned to not let my emotions get to me. And I think you have to have a serious stomach in this crypto space if you want to play in this game. Like, seriously, you have to have a serious stomach. I've lost huge amounts. If I told you how much I have lost on my journey over the last, because 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, flipping been in 9 years. If I told you the figure, you would just be like, how the flip did you lose that kind of money? Because you'd be like, I'll be in a nice tropical place now with a beautiful house, and I've lost big money through massive mistakes along my journey. Mistakes on which I've tried to share on my channel to prevent it happening to you. And I'm going to keep learning. You're going to keep learning. We'll come across people that are going to want to help us. And yeah, ultimately, you just have to learn to trade without emotion. Because when you hear these influencers say, put what you can afford to lose, not financial advice, high risk. I say it all the time. Other YouTubers say it as well. You have to learn to trade without emotion. You should not be investing anything that you cannot afford to lose. And as many times as you hear me or anyone else say it, you have to let it sink in. You have to. Because it's all fine and well when you make money. When you make money, you feel great. I make money, I feel great. But I've learned to, if I lose money, yeah, it sucks. It still sucks. But I'm not letting it hit that emotion as much. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been in a world where I've struggled so bad. Trust me. When I was like, probably about 18, 19, I don't even care. I'm just telling you straight. I don't care. Nothing to hide. When I was about 18, 19, we struggled so hard, and this is a true story. We would go to bingo. I don't know, I think I told you. We would go to bingo, and I'll cross my fingers and pray that we won some money just so we could buy some food. And that's not even a joke. Or put some electric on, or something like that. Because I didn't grow up in a rich family. And actually, my granddad was well off, being able to buy a property in Greenwich. Young, very young. But we lost that. The family didn't get it. I'm not going to go dive into it. But my side, me, my mum, we didn't have a lot of money. So I was brought up in the hood. It's got to keep it real. South London, you best believe. And I struggled. I really did struggle. And so having this money now, for me, it's just a blessing. It's just like, wow, like I never thought I'd have the kind of money that I have. So if I lose it, if I'm going to invest it, if I'm going to put it into crypto, I'm prepared to lose it. And if I lose it, it's no emotion. And the reason I'm motionless is because I've been in I've been in a crappier situation. I've been in a crappier situation where I've had nothing. I've done all the shared houses. You're so broke that you have to you get money off the dole, and you do a shared house with someone. I'm going on a rant. I don't say something different now, I know, but I'm just talking about reality, and it all makes sense to what's going. I'm bored. I want to talk to you. I'm bored. The market's not going up. Market's not flipping going down. I want to talk. Drop that like if you're still here. I've gone through some stuff. So I appreciate the moment that I have now, because I don't know how long this moment can last. So yes, it's all fine and well making money and you know, but you don't know how long each moment's going to last. So what I will say to you guys is enjoy the moment that you have, because at the end of the day, right, and this is the reality of it, right, at the end of the day, yes, you're here to make money, I'm here to make money, everybody wants to make money. It's not just influencers that make money. There's people as well that make money outside of the YouTube. But there's bigger things to life than just money. Yes, money helps the world go around, I know. But your family, if you've got kids, these guys are important, man. Spend time with them, because 100 years from now, we'll all be dead. If you're watching this video now, 100 years from now, it's likely that we would have passed on, and everything that we know just won't seem to exist anymore. Because if you make good money in crypto, you know, the house that you have, that you purchased, and the cars and stuff, your kids, if you've got kids, they will have to sell the property because they need the money. You know, it's just how it works. All of a sudden, your family home doesn't exist anymore. And I'm just speaking from experience. Like we're seeing my nan, when she passed away, they had to sell the house. You know how it is. So what I'm saying is just enjoy the moments that you have. Yeah, money's good. You will make money. I believe I'm a positive guy. I come onto my channel, always try to be positive, share this positive vibe. You know, thank you, universe, for everything that I've had, and what I'm about to receive. I share that law of attraction. I like to keep people happy and bubbly. But the reality is there's more to life than money. And I don't want you to spend your whole time just thinking about crypto and money when there's other better things you could do with your life, which is playing with your kids. Or if you've got kids, you know, I'm going to tell you something personal about me. I don't really tell people a lot about my personal life. I like to keep it secret. I've been looking into buying property in another country, and I'm looking to move technically to another country, which means I might not get enough time to, well, I will, I'll see, because I've got kids, might not get enough time to spend time with my kids. So over the last month or so, I've been spending as much time as I can with my kids. Been traveling, you've been seeing the videos, I've been traveling. But since I've been back in the UK, I've been spending good quality time with the family, because it's important. And I try to do things to make people happy. And I think you guys should do that as well. If you haven't done it, take a week out, do some nice things with your family. Let's talk about crypto real quick, because I'm going all over the place, can't get it out. Let's just talk about crypto. Been watching different influencers. I love their input on the market and, you know, deciding on what we should and shouldn't do. Because, you know, the market's just trending sideways. 1 minute it's up, then it's down. I watch all kind of people. I watch analysts. I watch people that do stuff like I do. I watch people that talk about the news. And I think that there's different influencers, crypto influencers, for different times of the market. Meaning, when we are bullish, when the market's going up, it's probably good to find channels that can show you the opportunity to make massive gains. Then you have situations on when the market is bearish and it's going down, you want to find influencers or channels that can show you analysis. And so there's separate ones, right? You've got some that are good with analysis that can tell you when it's going to fall, so you know when you should consider taking profits and stuff. Or if the market's bullish and going up, you look for those channels that say, this coin can 50x, this coin could 100x, because you want to catch the wave, right? And then you have channels where if it's going sideways, like where we are, well, what are those channels, right? I like to see them like the news channels. I've been watching a lot of crypto news channels, trying to understand what's going on with the market. Channels that can educate you, and some entertain you if you want. If you're bored and you just want to watch some channels that can entertain you. But more so, when the market is down, I like to look at channels that can show me things that could probably make me money in the future. Because I, for one, don't want to be buying it when it's up high, when it's already 10x and 15x and 20x. So depending on the market conditions, you should maybe consider who you want to watch and what kind of thing you want to do at that time. I personally think, kids coming in. I personally think that if the market's down and low and it's crashing, have a look at the news, people. Watch the news, people, so you can understand what's going on in the market. Because I think there are good YouTubers that are going to do good things for some. And maybe consider looking at channels that can potentially show you projects that can do good. When the market goes up, it goes up based on a narrative, which means you're going to have to find YouTubers that can catch the narrative. It's that simple. And in the most part, even through times that when markets are going sideways, there's always narratives. Most recently, it was Tron and meme coins on Tron. So we need to find, I still watch channels with you. You need to have a good fine balance of the people that you watch. You need to have a good fine balance of your emotions on when you're buying and selling these coins. You need to understand, if you're buying cryptocurrency, what's your purpose for it? Now, this is important because people don't understand the purpose of why they're buying things. See, when I buy meme coins, and memes just absolutely crazy, high risk, toxic, I could lose the whole lot. When I buy meme coins, I'm not buying them for my long-term portfolio, unless it's something that's already had mad success. So when I think of like Brett, Pepe, very few that I can choose to say, you know what, this might be a long-term hold. Andy on base, which is incredibly high risk right now, but I would consider as a long-term hold. You have to understand the purpose of why you're buying it. Meme coins, a lot of the time, if I'm sharing memes, I'm hoping to make a nice little quick buck, which sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. Memes are just it's the worst, it's the most fire playing field of high risk and toxic investing. You can't even call it investing because it's just so risky. So I share them and I like to dabble in them because I feel like sometimes there's a lot of opportunity to ride a wave that can bring something, whether it's 50 quid in profits, $1,000, $10,000, whatever it is. Then you have your long-term holds, which is if the market dips or if the market's trending and I feel like something's fallen enough, this is my buy. I'm buying this to stack up my bag, to DCA, to have more in my pocket. So when it finally does go to the top, I can make massive gains. And those are the ones that I say, well, if you think of your top 10 coins. Do you even have a top 10? Some people watch me. You mess about with meme coins all the time. You don't even have a proper portfolio. And then there are some people that actually have a portfolio. If you just dabble in memes and you do not have a portfolio, and when I say a portfolio, I mean of at least 10 coins, 10 to 15 coins, minimum 10 to 15. If you don't have this, then you've got a big problem because you're not an investor. You are a high risk gambler. And you do not have a portfolio, an investment portfolio that could see you good money in the future, that can change yours and your family's lives. And your portfolio should consist of multiple different narratives. It shouldn't just be memes. And therefore, people shouldn't be getting pissed off or upset if coins go up and down as well, because one, you're controlling your emotions. Two, you're making sure you're well diverse. Which means if one coin doesn't do well, okay, at least if this narrative blows, the gaming narrative pumps, boom, I make some money on that, great. Or if the gaming ain't taken off yet, but AI wakes up again, boom, I make money on AI. I think we have to, I keep saying we, because I am like you, essentially. I'm a human. I'm a guy. Just a guy chilling in his house. I'm a guy. I watch YouTubers. I like to learn about charts. If you can find a YouTuber that can do it all, great. Because you get the whole package. And they're very hard to find. And I'm not trying to boost my horns or anything, but I share helpful videos on charts on my channel. You've seen them. I try to, have a bit of fun when I'm sharing videos, have a laugh with myself. And I don't know if it makes you laugh or not, I don't know. But I try to be happy and positive. I try to show you gems. Now and again, I talk about the news. I leave it to other people because they're better at it. But I will start sharing some stuff if, you know, if I think it's worth sharing. But if you can find a channel that can do a lot of this stuff, then you're good. Yeah. I've just talked on about madness now, so I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this video was helpful to someone. If it was, drop that like, give it a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Keep smiling. Life's too short. Keep smiling. Spend time with your loved ones and some family. Go and have some nice food. Whatever it is. And hopefully I get to meet you all one day, because I don't think have I even met any of you? I speak to some of you on the consultations that I did in the past. Got this new thing called alpha mode. It's powerful. Check it out if you can afford it. I don't recommend people buy the highest tier if you can't afford it. But if you've got some cash on the side and you want to come and get some serious alpha, I'm dropping this thing called alpha mode. It's a powerful thing. And I think some of the Patreons that are in that higher tier can enjoy it. They're going to shape it up a little bit. A bit different. You don't see YouTubers do what I'm about to do over here on alpha mode, right? So, you know, you come check it out if you want. But I don't recommend you guys. When I made that tier, and shout out to you guys as well, all the Satoshis. When I made that tier, it was just a joke. Like, I didn't think people were going to join, and people started to join, so I'm blown away. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all the patrons. I appreciate you guys watching the channel. And I'm going to keep sharing just helpful videos that can guide you on your journey. See you in the next video. Cheers.